by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the pickup. And it sets up first down. Herbert from the gun. Throw reeled in by Njoku.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
A give left side to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it! Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Flushed it. And they take this in for the score. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league. But as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got time here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Play action on first down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Pass play coming here. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Hall. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives them the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. The offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 16. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert now. Throwing the out route complete. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Herbert with a blitz coming. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Fought off a tackle, but lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. They start the drive with Hall. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 28, Higgins makes the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. That outruns their offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Fits it through the middle. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys push their lead to 3.
17, our home team, 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Their offense ready to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He's dropping back to throw. On target to Worthy. And he gets him around 6 there. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Trying an option here, play to the left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Argentina. All right, here we go, second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Their offense running back out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. First throw for the backup now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw it again. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that is a touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, Herbert. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Throwing on first is Herbert. And a man is there to knock that away. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be second down. It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Now Herbert again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from near the end zone. He stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now we'll head back to North America ever so briefly. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. Now he takes it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
They start the half with a give them all. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Option give here. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, Shaq. Let go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Herbert now off the play fake. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they'll have 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he will take this in, touchdown. These guys start the 2nd half with some needed points. David Njoku, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game up. defenders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hauled in by Worthy. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 13. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed here to McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Play action on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This game's still tied after 3, so we're going to decide things here in the 4th quarter. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, the chance. Unfortunately, didn't make it. Now, tie game late here. Is it his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net? Well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Herbert on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of a defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps. We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That throw finds Pickens. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3. Looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Another drive coming up for this offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They've got first down from the 31. Here's a give to Hall. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all but kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down. There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners, as with that, we sign off from Buenos Aires.